We'll turn to our feature game of the night. It just happens to be Game 2 of the KFDM Beaumont Bowl series. West Brook faced Ozan in Week 0 last Saturday, and it was the Bruins' first step in bringing that trophy and bragging rights back to the Brook after a year away. But the Central Jaguars had a chance to keep the trophy up for grabs at least until Week 4 when the Jags faced the Ozan Panthers in district play. So would we see a trophy presentation tonight? Let's head to the Butch Thomas Center for some of those highlights. Both teams coming out fired up in this one. We're going to be with Central on offense on the drive. Michael Jacquette with the handoff, but the Bruins all over it. Number 54 with the majority of the takedown there. West Brook would get a turn on offense themselves. Isaac Aubry would try and connect to DeMarcus Smith. It's tipped in the hands of Central's Derek Broussard, and the Jags have it going the other way. Great field position for Central as well. That sets up this. Jack at the back of the end zone. Garrison Mitchell just gets in bounds. It's a touchdown. Central would go for the 2-point conversion. Central jumps out and they get it 8-0 lead. Jags over those Bruins early on the ensuing kickoff. And you know we only show kickoffs when something happens. The Bruins will fake the reverse on the catch. Isaiah Wilkerson really has it. And by the time our cameras catch up with him, well, he's all the way down the field. A clear path to the end zone. Unfortunately, this one would be called back. Wasted effort. They're still 8-0 Central on top. That did not count. Coach Flanagan not happy about that. Later, it's the Jags looking to extend their lead. Xavier Jones with the carry. He's going to get into the end zone for the score. The PAT blocked. It was 14-zip Central on top as he tumbles over and gets his way in. At this point, Central up by 2 scores. Bruins didn't like that much. Isaac Aubry looks right up the middle. Look who he's got wide open. A one-handed great catch by Charles Ward. And then he makes a 61-yard run into the end zone. He's in for the score, 14-6 Central on top at this point, but not for long. Justin Hervey on a carry here later. One big play after another for the Bruins. Hervey covering 62 yards. A little shake and bake at the end there, but he was pretty much in untouched. And so they're closing the gap. West Brook went for the tie and the 2-point conversion, and they would get it. Aubry here looking to connect with James Reed. That's the 2-point conversion. We're all knotted up at 14. West Brook would break the tie. Sergio Luan with the kick for the field goal here. And he splits the uprights, and West Brook actually took a 17-14 lead before the half. As we'll go to the big board in this one, we'll look at the final here, and it's indeed West Brook that gets the win, 33-14. West Brook with a big second half. Well, it was 33-14. They do get the win over Central. So we've actually have a Beaumont Bowl Series champion, and that means we've got a trophy presentation to get to. The West Brook Bruins win the Beaumont Bowl Series. To hand out that trophy, we'll turn things over to Team Tailgate reporter James Ware.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Beaumont Bowl Series is in the books, and I can tell you this, the West Brook Bruins did not like giving it up in 2012, and especially after holding it for 9 straight years, but it is back to the Brook. The Beaumont Bowl Series trophy.
There you go, Coach. There you go, Coach.
All right, let them celebrate for just a minute, but I'm going to tell you the final again, 33-14, the West Brook Bruins over the Central Jaguars. And Coach, you got to be pleased. You said this meant a lot to these guys, and they're excited to get it back.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's been a very emotional week with all the stuff that's going on and some of that stuff. So, you know, these guys battled hard. They did a great job, and you know, I think they committed their deal to Coach Hatch's wife, Coach Hatch this week. So it's been a tough deal, but they battled through adversity. Did a super job. Really proud of them.
What was the secret, Coach? I mean, they got down 14-0, and they could have easily folded, and they didn't. They bounced back with 33 unanswered points.
Absolutely. You know, we talked to them, and they just kept battling and battling. It says a lot about their character, and that's the biggest thing. Never laid down, never stopped, and just kept believing. And I think that's what true champions are made of. So
you've been around a lot of teams. What do you like about this one?
You know, I think it's that character. I mean, it's fun to coach these guys because you know every week what they bring, and the fact that they, you know, they don't lay down, and to this point they've been just getting after it every down. So you know, they're fun guys to coach.
All right, Coach. Congratulations to you. Go celebrate with your team, and guys, you got to be excited about this, huh?
Yes, sir. We are. We worked hard for this. We've been in San Antonio back with all this running we've been doing. We deserve this. We earned this. As a team, as a family, we in this. Let's go.
All right. There you go. The West Brook Bruins winners again. 33-14. They win the Beaumont Bowl Series with their win over Ozan last week. Central this week. guys.